Hi everybody. As promised, I'm going to show you again how to do the Roman knot. First, let's see what we're going to need. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a rope, some kind of rope. This happens to be a cotton nylon blend. You could get it, like I said before, from Amazon, or you could purchase it from me, whatever you want. If you don't want such a big quantity, it is a large quantity. Again, you could use this, or you could even use shoelaces like I showed you yesterday. And also, if you like to finish the piece with something nice to make it more high-end, more finished, you could purchase this as well from Amazon. These are crimp beads, because they do have a hole at the end of them, like I showed you before, that you could hang charms from. All right, so now we got our tools. All right, and of course your hands. Let's take out the rope. And this one, I just usually just kind of pull it this way so I don't have to unravel the whole thing. As you guys know, once rope gets unraveled, it's very hard to straighten it out. Okay, so I don't measure really, but technically it's about, I want to say 2 feet or so. Okay, it depends how long you want it. That's entirely up to you. All right, so we take our scissors and we cut. Okay, so now that you have your rope, you have 2 sides, right? So you have to make one side shorter. I prefer to do the left end because I am a righty. And then you make your loop as long as you want to make these knots. Okay, so this is how I like to do it. And then you fold it again like this. Okay, and so you're making a knot on top and a knot on the bottom, and you take this, you turn it around like this, and you start wrapping. Okay, so make sure you wrap straight. Don't get your cord twisted because it gets hairy if you do. Okay, so again, you twist, okay, and pull. And I usually keep my fingers at the end here so I could control it a little bit better. Okay, and twist. Make it as long as you like. Okay, there's no science to this. Okay, now you take this end that you are wrapping, you feed it through the end loop here, the bottom loop. Okay, don't worry about this fraying just now. I'll show you what to do with that. Now that you did this, you take, okay, now you take this side and you pull, and then you pull this down so it doesn't go anywhere. And this is how you feed it. Now, I like to make this loop whatever size you want. Now, let's talk about, first of all, you want to make it even. You don't have to. I prefer to. Okay, now, this is usually frayed like this. So what you could do before you use the finishing pieces is take a lighter, and so you take your lighter, and I'm going to do this off screen and come back and show you. Okay, so now it's done. So what you do is you go in your kit, if you have one, and pick, I'm going to use gold today, so I picked the smallest to fit. And obviously if it's already done like with the lighter, it's not gonna fray when you put it in here, so it gives it a cleaner look. And these things, all you have to do is position them and just press. Okay, it is a nicer finish. Again, do that on the other side. Okay, and here you go. you have your cord. Okay, and again, you could hang charms down here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will be putting up a whole bunch of tutorials like this. So if you have something in mind, message me, and if enough people are interested, we'll definitely do it for you, but expect a lot more of these. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Bye.